Welcome everyone to Toyota Sports Night. Mark Larson, Eric Columbia outside Madison Square Garden. The basketball team going 0 for 2. Eric, we're going to go out and get a nice meal tonight regardless of what happens. So it's kind of like this. You got this nice meal, right? So you order an appetizer.
Yep, okay.
Appetizer's not very good. All right, then you order some wine. That's not very good either. But you know what? You still got the meal to look forward to, and that's what we got to look forward to on Saturday.
I think I can add to this analogy. The service, not good either. The weather, Mother Nature not providing a good atmosphere here at Madison Square Garden. Tack that onto a loss, and the Orange Empire bumming as they head to the Bronx tomorrow.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the highlights. And there were a few against the Oregon Ducks. First ever meeting between Syracuse and Oregon, as the Ducks were also coming off an upset loss. Elijah Hughes getting Syracuse off to a good start with the 3. The Orange up by 1. Yeah, the Let's Go Orange chants were going throughout. Jalen Carey with a 3. Syracuse up by 4. And then Buddy Boeheim. SU makes 3 of its first 7 threes. Hey, Boeheim's name was even spelled right. But Bol was a beast, putting back his own miss there. The freshman, unstoppable for Oregon. And Peyton Pritchard with a 3. He had 18 points. Oregon on a 12-0 run to end the half. Syracuse down 35-22. Syracuse got out-rebounded again. Ehab Amin, one of the shortest guys out there, rebound bucket. 13-point lead for the Ducks. The Orange battling though. Tyus Battle had 17 points in this one. And then Jalen Carey, who had a great couple of games off the turnover. He had 14. SU cuts it to 8. But Bol on his 19th birthday, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks. He was a force. And then the icing on the cake coming on the alley-oop to Kenny Wooten, who walks over Mark Dolezaj after the dunk. Ouch, this one hurts. 80-65, Ducks take it to the Orange.
The two teams today, or yesterday and as well today, out-toughed us, and it's something that we can't have. You know, Coach told us they were going to come at us like that, but you know we didn't. You know, we kind of took it for granted, and you know it showed out there on the court.
We didn't come out ready to play. If you're not going to come out ready to play, you're going to lose. So, it's a long season. And these things happen, and it's better to happen early in the season than later.
I think it's the first time in 30 years we've lost 2 games in a tournament, preseason tournament. That's a long time to go. This is a low light, but when the ball doesn't go in the basket, it makes the game very difficult, very difficult.
We actually looked it up, and the last time Syracuse has lost 2 games at the Garden, non-conference games, more than 50 years ago, so it's been a long time. This is their home away from home. Now, the bright spot was Jalen Carey, 40 points in the 2 games, but there was a non-bright spot as well.
As Jim Boeheim has been telling us the past 2 nights, it's nice when you have a Jalen Carey perform well, but you need the stars to perform. Half of them did tonight with Battle scoring 17. Brissett didn't show up for the 2nd straight night. Get this as you look at the stats. Only 20 points over the 2 games here at the Garden. 5 of 27 from the floor. And he had 8 of those 20 points that he had in these 2 games coming from the charity stripe. The worst stretch for Brissett in his career wearing an orange jersey.
No, I just got to be better. Just got to play within myself. You know, not trying to do stuff that I'm not used to doing. I don't really feel like I did that, honestly. But I just got to make my shots. Really, I had open shots. I felt like yesterday I took bad shots, and but today I felt like I was more composed. Just gotta make those shots fall.
After looking at this, if I could go back in time, I'd say, well, don't take any threes tonight. But I can't do that. He's been shooting them good in practice. He is a good shooter. He shot 32% last year, but he's noticeably a better shooter in drills and in practice this year than he was last year. But, I mean, he's missing. Last night he missed threes, but he missed 2s. I mean, he missed layups. I mean, he's still, he's just not there.
All right, so as the focus turns to Yankee Stadium, SU hoping they can get a win. They have a ton riding on this game, but Notre Dame might have their whole season on the line tomorrow. They're the third-ranked team in the country, one of the 4 teams in the college football playoffs. But because of that pressure, the Fighting Irish not taking SU lightly. They know that despite Syracuse having a lot of the same guys from that 2016 team that lost at MetLife to Notre Dame, this isn't the same Orange squad.
They haven't changed who they are. They are who they are. They've stayed the course. They've had to avoid the noise of, is this going to work? And they've developed their players. This is a team that we saw in 16. A lot of similar players from 16. They're just better.
And if you're talking about our O-line and D-line, we're probably in a better situation than we were 2 years ago. If you talk about our linebackers, we would like to have our linebackers that we had 2 years ago than we have the linebackers that we have now. I think the teams are different, and I think the stage is different. And we're going to have to see if we've matured enough to handle the situation.
All right, it'll be the 9th game for Syracuse all-time at Yankee Stadium, and the 9th time they played Notre Dame. The first time was in the Bronx back in 1963. We'll revisit that, get you all set for the game. Orange pregame show, we're calling it Orange in the Apple. It starts at noon on Saturday from Yankee Stadium. So we're certainly looking forward to that, Eric. And, going back to my analogy, okay, we've had the appetizer. I've gone through that. Wasn't so great, but this should be quite a main course.
Yes, but if it goes badly, the Orange Empire might be writing a strongly worded Yelp review about New York City.
All right. And the cheesecake, I guess, might be the ball game, but we'll get to that later. All right, that's going to do it. From New York, for Eric Columbia, I'm Mark Larson. Kate Calloway has the rest of the night in sports. After you check out the weather, we'll see you again at noon on Saturday.